The sights and sounds of M1 Global 2's White Knights. And somewhere among the dancers and
somewhere there's Pedro Hizzo. That's why I love this, because why not?
Ancient Egypt warriors. The Brazilian flag flies for Pedro Hizzo. Trust me, that is not Pedro Hizzo.
No, I don't think so. That's Pedro Hizzo.
38 years old, Pedro Hizzo. Coming off a win over Ken Shamrock, but that was back in July of 2010. It's been over 2 years since The Rock has fought.
You know, and that's some people, oh, ring rust, whatever. It's like we were talking about earlier. Sometimes, man, it just gives you a chance to just remember. Remember what you were. Remember before things got complicated, you started thinking too much. Before one loss led into 2 losses, led into 3 losses, then you started doubting yourself. Take some time to remember who you are, man, so when you come back, it sounds like I've had some experience with that.
It sounds like
that moment.
As you approach your 100th career fight,
yeah,
spoken like a man who has done it before. But the other key with Hizzo, Jens, is that, you know, he has battled injuries most of his life. And he said yesterday at the weigh-ins that he is finally 100% healthy.
And he'd like to be a little taller than he thinks he is right now as he scales over the top.
But he looks to be in fantastic shape. Pedro Hizzo enters into the M1 Global Ring with a 19-9 record.
That's The Rock, man.
And now get ready for this Russian crowd to explode as we introduce Fedor Emelianenko.
Making his way to the red corner, Fedor Emelianenko.
By far the loudest ovation of the night, with an incredible record of 33 wins and only 4 losses. 35-year-old Fedor Emelianenko. The beloved icon here in Russia. Dominated the sport for so long. An incredible 9-year undefeated run. Where really, Jens, at that point, nobody could touch him.
No, there was a point, there wasn't a person out there that could touch him. Nobody, and everybody knew it. He wasn't just a #1 fighter. He was like a superhero. You couldn't beat him. He would just kept going out there and making one story after another. People left excited. I mean, yeah, fans love him, but an entire country loves this man. I mean, he just has risen up to a level that it's hard to touch, and I hope people remember that later on. It's easy. 4 losses, but because 3 of them came in a row, you know, they forget, man, this is somebody you once called G-O-D inside that R-I-N-G, you know?
It's an unforgiving sport. There's no doubt about it. He was released from Strikeforce after those 3 losses. Back here in M1. You know, he's teased retirement before, after he lost to Bigfoot Silva. He said if it's God's will, he will retire. his brother Alexander in the audience to watch. An incredible feeling here in this arena right now. His wife looks on, and young daughter. The last emperor walking to the M1 ring, possibly for the last time. Same look on his face as he has had for 37 prior fights.
It's intimidating, man. Like, you just can't get him out of his game, you know?
Stone cold stare from a man who, when he's outside of the ring, has a smile like a young child. And the Russian fans acknowledge Fedor's entrance into the M1 global ring. A thunderous applause for their national hero.
Федор Емельяненко является послом марки Mercedes-Benz в России. Он также стал лицом нового автомобиля. Уже скоро Mercedes-Benz Sprinter будет производиться в Нижнем Новгороде. Новый Sprinter – стратегическая инвестиция марки Mercedes-Benz в Россию. Автомобиль выходит под девизом Russian Hero. Новый русский герой.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's main event is brought to you by Mercedes. We now welcome M1 Zone Maria Zaikina to present the national anthem of the Russian Federation.
Звучит гимн Бразилии.
российских и международных консульств Марии Заикиной.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching around the world, welcome to the Ice Palace in beautiful St. Petersburg, Russia for M1 Global 2 White Night. We are set for the main event of the evening. The head of officials is Eno Alberga. The judges scoring this bout from ringside, Vyacheslav Kizilov, Anthony Tamburino, and Marco Gurson. Your referee in charge of the action once it begins will be Yuji Shimada. This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the M1 heavyweight division. Introducing first, the man standing to my left and fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 185 centimeters, 6 feet 1 inch tall. His official weight, 112.7 kilograms, 248 1/2 pounds. His professional record, 19 victories, opposite 9 defeats. Please welcome the Muay Thai kickboxing specialist and globally respected MMA star, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Pedro Hizzo. His opponent stands across the ring to my right and fights out of the red corner. He stands 182 centimeters, 6 feet tall. His official weight, 107 kilograms and even 236 pounds. His record outstanding at 33 victories, opposite 4 defeats with 16 submissions and 9 wins via knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the iconic figure regarded by many as the greatest mixed martial artist of all time, the legendary and famed international MMA superstar, fighting out of Staryaska, Russia, Fedor
I wonder if he ever says at one point, kind of have a simple Fedor, you know, one time.
Not tonight.
No, sir.
Our referee for this heavyweight bout Yuji Shimada. We are set for this M1 Global special attraction fight between Brazil's Pedro Hizzo and Russia's Fedor Emelianenko, and it is on. The man who had a 9-year unbeaten streak, Fedor Emelianenko, considered by many as the most dominant heavyweight the sport has ever seen, comes out in the short black and delivers a kick to the ribs of Hizzo.
It's ridiculous the way he's staring directly, right in Pedro's eyes. Direct.
Jab lands, follows it with the hook. You're exactly right, Jens. That stare is incredible.
He's getting pissed or PO'd the more he, this is impressive.
Hizzo has some heavy hands too. As you see there, Fedor delivers a low kick.
Pedro needs to get in there and get a little busier as far as relax and, I think that comes with, I'm learning it now. Yeah, the age bit. Too much thinking. You're waiting for that perfect shot, but not Fedor, not tonight. He's bombing it.
Low kick and big right. And Hizzo is down! That is all! Fedor Emelianenko with a thunderous knockout. This arena is erupting. Incredible! This place is going crazy as Fedor Emelianenko knocks out Pedro Hizzo in the first round.
Yeah, it wasn't just a knockout. That was some impressive. That was some impressive power. That was some big shots. Oh, that was when the way that thing popped. It sounded like something just broke. I can imagine the way I've never seen that intense. I've never seen it. You just can't get close enough on a television to what I just witnessed, the way he was staring directly at you. Pedro, I love you to death, son. What a shot. What a fight. I never seen something so tense. You could have cut that the way they were just doing it. Like I was just saying, Pedro just, you think a little too much.
An embrace and kiss from his wife and daughter. The family man, Fedor Emelianenko. And now the question becomes, with the victory, Jens, will he continue to fight? M1 Global has a 15-year anniversary show in November. I can tell you this, they're going to want him on that. And let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout ends at 1 minute, 24 seconds of the opening round. Your winner by knockout, Fedor
Humble guy, man, for the both of them. It's, this.
Это наша общая победа. И я очень счастлив, что Господь нам даровал сегодня такую радость. Большое вам спасибо. Спасибо, дорогие. Спасибо. Федор!
acknowledgement from Russian President Vladimir Putin as Fedor Emelianenko earns his 10th career knockout. Addressed the crowd, he said, "Thank God we won. This is our victory. Thank you all."
Я хочу поздравить Федора и сказать ему спасибо от всех нас, от любителей единоборств. Благодаря ему, именно ему, этот вид искусства стал таким популярным в нашей стране. Федор, мы поздравляем и благодарим тебя от души.
An embrace from the Russian president as he congrats Fedor on his win.
Я очень благодарен Владимиру Владимировичу за поддержку нашего спорта и вообще спорта в России. Большое спасибо, Владимир Владимирович.
Федор, трибуны скандируют: не уходи!
The last emperor thanks the president of Russia for all of his support and the support he has shown mixed martial arts in Russia. The family together, and that was the smile I was talking about right there.
Уважаемые поклонники смешанных единоборств, давайте наградим аплодисментами всю команду Федора Емельяненко. И поблагодарим за этот красивый бой, за очередную победу. Россия, вперед!
The entire Emelianenko family in the ring getting pictures taken as the celebration continues.
Смешанных единоборств в России. В столице смешанных единоборств, в городе Санкт-Петербург, где мы сегодня чествуем последнего императора Федора Емельяненко.
Well, what an incredible night here in St. Petersburg as the last emperor is successful in his return to the M1 global ring with an incredible knockout of the veteran Pedro Hizzo. Did it in dramatic fashion, but we would expect nothing less than from Fedor Emelianenko. The jab rocked Hizzo. And then the last emperor ended it with that right hook and then the left. And that was all.
Right behind the ear. That's a hard spot to defend. It's a blind spot, and it's hard. You don't really recover from it.
And he didn't. Once Hizzo was down, Fedor pounced and finished it, as he's done so many times before. It's just something special when he enters into the ring, and we were very fortunate to be a part of this. Will he return to action? That is the question. We will hope and see. He acknowledges his opponent, Hizzo.
Now, that's one nobody asked. Will Pedro retire?
Very true.
That's the one I'm thinking about.
39 years old, 38 years old, excuse me. The Russian president, Vladimir Putin, appreciated the effort.